Today, I wanted to talk about the 4 stages of awareness that I've discovered. And I'll bring an example, and it has to do with parenting with my daughter. I remember the first stage was that I was completely unconscious. Like she would do something. I remember once she kicked me really hard, and I automatically went into anger. It was like, how dare you kick me? I'm your mother, that sense that I grew up with, like you really respect your elders and kids just don't do that. And I went into anger and said some things that I was really regretful for. And 10 minutes later, I came out of my wound of being so angry and regretted what I did. So I went back and apologized. So that's a state of consciousness or unconsciousness where we are get into our wound and we automatically react. Then I remember I just kept working on it because I didn't want to be that person. And through breath work and different tools, I got to the point where I was aware of what I was doing when she would do something to irritate me or annoy me. I was aware of what I was doing. I would still get angry, but there was this voice in my head that would be watching me, but I would still continue acting in my wound. I wasn't able to control it, even though I was aware of it. So that's like a second state of consciousness. And again, with more breath work and with more inner work, where I could separate myself from my reaction, I got to the third state of consciousness where I was able to actually stop myself from reacting and be able to breathe and separate myself from what was happening and think about how I wanted to react versus just go in autopilot reaction and react. And that state was the third state because I wasn't consistent with it. Sometimes I was able to do it, and sometimes it felt like I was completely out of control. So I was going in and out. And the fourth stage of consciousness to me is when you can get control and you can step away and take care of whatever's going on within you first before you react, before you respond, I should say. So that's the fourth state of being conscious. And that's really working towards mastering your emotions. So that split of a second could be, you want to react a certain way, but you stop yourself. Or sometimes you get to the point where you don't even react that way anymore. Your automatic response is to create the space. And what I'd like to do is in this group offer some breath work challenges where we could start practicing creating space between our emotional, going into our emotional wound and reacting, getting to a place of responding. I would love to hear from you if you can think of any time in your life or any situation, a particular situation, reoccurring situation where you keep reacting and you would like to stop that. And let's get on this group and work on it together, because I'm sure if you're feeling it, there's millions of people out there that are doing the same thing. We're all the same. So give me any kind of feedback. I would love to work with any kind of challenge anybody would have. Anything that you're going through helps me grow as well. Thank you so much. I look forward to your comments below, and bye for now.